It's Nicole. So this is your June 2019 love reading. Let's see what messages we have for Aquarius. We're going to pick up on the highest and the strongest energies for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. June 2019. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for June 2019 in love, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, so let's get started. Kidding. Ooh, okay. Underlying energy, Five of Pentacles. Someone feels at a lack, feeling kind of lost here, out in the cold. This is about love. So someone is waiting. I don't know if you're waiting or you're just trying to balance yourself so that you can make a decision. There's some disappointment. Someone may have severed a connection. The potential is to put the burdens down of a heartbreaking and lack situation where there is conflict. Avoid conflict. I really think that should be your guidance, is to avoid conflict, because there's a lot of conflict here. Because it's inner conflict and it's external conflict. I got a lot of, I got one, two, it's 4 5s in a dang gone tarot deck. I got 3 of them out here with the 10 of Wands. So this is changes, laying the burdens down, and I got the Hierophant, which is a 5. So I have 4 5s here. So you're surrounded by changes within yourself and externally within other people. You may be having conflicts, fighting with people. Tower here. You're going to have a revelation here. So you're going to, something that's going to happen. You're either going to have lightning striking or you're going to make a decision very rapidly. But right now you're in suspension, or in the past you've been in suspension, but you're moving away from a situation that is lack. You feel at a lack. So lovers here, you could be dealing with the Gemini, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. You could be wanting to, am I kidding? You could be wanting to make a decision, but someone could be blocking that by causing imbalances. An example, the fights. So Gemini energy here. Why is the Lovers card here? Okay, yeah, so someone is within themselves, feeling imbalanced, disappointed, feeling like there's too many responsibilities, maybe too many responsibilities, not enough time. You're just going with the flow, trying to cooperate here. So you need to make a decision. You know you need to make a decision because you're tired of just dealing. Sagittarian energy, balance card here. Why is Temperance here? This could be needing to balance your mentals and your emotions. You could be burdened by having to make a decision. You may be in a connection that you feel is lacking, out in the cold. You might be facing money issues, and there's some things that you need to sacrifice, maybe a relationship, in order to move forward. 8 of Wands here, so you could be communicating with someone. You could have been communicating or could be waiting to communicate. I got 3 8s as the clarification here. So you most definitely have been in a cycle here with someone. Some of you guys are in a karmic cycle, really needing to sever the connection so that you can move forward. You feel like you're burdened by having to make a decision, maybe having to choose between lovers. We got Gemini, we got Taurus, and Pisces. So here, you got conflict. Like I'm telling you, and literally, you've got conflict all around you. Even with the communication, you have conflicts within the communication, conflicts within, like, it's like y'all can't be around each other without fighting or arguing. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Libra. There's multiple people here. There's a lot, like, and I really think you need to avoid that. Avoid being in conflict with a lot of people. And I don't know if this is just happening all of a sudden, or this has been like you know, water bubbling underneath the surface. In the past, you've been in suspension. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe you felt like you were stuck. Why is the Hangman here in the past? Why is this Hangman here? Why is this Hangman here? Oh my God. Hangman, Hangman, Devil card. Some of you guys have been stuck in this situation, unhappy. It's been voluntary though. Maybe you've been hoping that you can fix it, hoping that you can bring balance. Could be because of children here, 6 cups here. You've been in suspension. And that broke your heart. Having to be in suspension broke your heart. Feeling lack within the situation broke your heart. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to heal. You're ready to... You need to make a decision. 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Goodness gracious. So this relationship, some of you guys got your heart broken. Maybe you were confused. You didn't speak the truth. You didn't communicate. You were into yourself. There was a connection that there was someone's moved forward. Someone spoke their truth and they moved forward because you were in suspension. Because you wouldn't open up. So some of you guys, you were in suspension, or someone was in suspension, wouldn't open up. Something took too long. Someone took too long to make a decision. There's love into a connection, but someone took too long making a decision. So now someone's burdened about how to move forward. Powerful in the surrounding energy, tradition, relationship. Why is this happening here? It's a lot of cards. Could be making an offer here, worried about that. Trying to avoid other people, resisting. Some of you guys are resisting making a decision because you're worried. Because there's 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, that's worry. Why is this hard here in the surrounding energy? Why is this hard here in the surrounding energy? 10 of Wands here. Whew. So you're at a stalemate and burdened by having to transform the situation. Some of you guys are transforming a situation. You could be ending something with a Taurus, or something could have ended. Four of Wands, completion. So you left a relationship. This is either you've laid down the burdens here, transformed the situation by blocking communication with someone. Maybe you ended a relationship, you felt like a cycle was complete, you weren't happy, so you decided to move forward. Someone decided to move forward. 5 of Cups here. So someone may have decided to move forward, and you're clearly disappointed by this. So there's some disappointment about some deception here. 9 of Cups, because you made an offer to someone else. 10 of Wands here. Feeling burdened by the relationship. So either some of you guys feel oppressed by a relationship, by keeping the secret of a relationship. You want to lay the burdens down and make a decision, but you feel oppressed. So some of you guys got a secret relationship. Lover's card here. Two. One person has been in suspense. And that is called sorrow, because that person may have moved forward. Now you're ready to complete a cycle, but you're still at a stalemate. You feel like you're stuck. So the potential here is to lay the burdens down of a relationship, take some initiative, take some control, and stop procrastinating. But the obstacle is 2 of Wands, you being at a crossroads and possibly procrastinating. Why is 2 of Wands here? Y'all excuse all that noise. My son just decided to come back here and do whatever made him happy. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He did have to take his bill off. Forgot that alarm went off. Yeah. So you got to take action. That's a positive resolution, is to take action. Magician here, 2 of Pentacles. You got to take action. You may have been burdened by having to make a decision before. Maybe a decision to commit, a decision to move forward. You're at this crossroads, but that is the obstacle because you won't make a decision. A decision needs to be made. You need to change this. You need to change the procrastination. So the guidance here, like I'm telling you, avoid conflict. The conflict is within you. Avoid inner conflict. Overcome. See clearly. There will be a revelation here because there's a lot of changes here. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Oh, I'm sorry. Why is the 5 of Wands here? I'm telling you, the conflict is you in your head about walking away and making adjustments from a situation. Page of Pentacles here. Something's just taking too long. Your resistance. You've been resisting something for far too long. It's causing inner conflict within yourself. Whether for some of you guys resisting getting out of a relationship, transforming it because you're not happy, or just making a decision to commit to something so that you can get out of the cold and really receive what it is that you want. Tower here. There'll be a revelation. Someone may be releasing some things. Why is this Tower here? She doesn't look too happy. Why is this Tower here? Why is this Tower here? Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. Yeah, some of you guys, woo. Some of you guys, the Tower is you're taking action. Cooperating here. So, a cycle may have complete with someone. And I don't mean like you walked away from them. Now, some of you guys, they could have walked away from you and you feel at a lack because they completed the cycle with you. You feel burdened by having to take action, by having to make a decision. You're procrastinating here. But that's the conflict. Because you won't take action, it's becoming a conflict within the connection. You've been in suspense and it caused sorrow. So some of you guys are, if this isn't you, this is the person that you're dealing with. To avoid the conflict or the drama within this situation, you're deciding to take action. Now, this person may be hidden. High Priestess, High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. That may come to light. Like you might decide to take action and what was once hidden with the oppression here, it kind of breaks free, breaks light. So maybe you're breaking the ground. I might need to put that instead. Because I have a feeling you're taking action. I think that's better. You're avoiding other people's opinions of what you're doing. You're deciding to take action. I think I should put that instead. Because this is more of, you're worried now, no doubt. But you're deciding to take action. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's see what guidance we have. What guidance do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What guidance do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Unrequited love. Ooh, separation. Ooh. So, yeah. Some of you guys could have been in a situation. You could be in a situation where there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep something going. So you're trying to avoid that. You have separated from someone. Around the holiday time, there may be a time of reconciliation, bliss. There's something about spirituality here that has prevented this situation from moving forward. And maybe that is what caused the separation. You could still have time apart from a partner. There could be a separation here because of unrequited love. Someone loves someone more than the other. So that may be the conflict that you're trying to avoid. I might need to put both because I got something happening around the holidays that is good. Someone enjoying the bliss of the holiday time with someone. But obviously you're separating from someone going toward their bliss. Yeah. Because there is chemistry underneath. So you're putting your needs first and taking action. I guess I'm going to take action. Shit. That's all I have, Aquarius.